Is that she whispers? Ren whispers to Catch.
No, he captures her whole mouth. The second it opens to utter a sound, it's just.
Do all of you stay quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Ren will nod.
Just sinks behind Catch.
Hello, fellow geeks. Welcome to episode 4 of Legend in the Mist, where rivers remember. Today we have Chase as our waterlogged game master, Em as the brand new ranger Catch, Katie as the well-to-do Sai, and Tori, that's me, as the down on her luck Ren. Thanks to Son of Oak for creating Legend in the Mist, and shout out to Hideous Hiss for some of our ambient music in this episode. You can learn all about them at the links in our show notes. Now, let's roll.
Can we start?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Good evening, fellow geeks. Welcome back to the next episode of Legend in the Mist, where we left off with horrible, uncomfortable, terrible rejection for poor Malcolm.
Wow. Okay. I feel like that's overstating things a little bit.
No,
Yeah,
it's accurate. I was there.
That's true.
You canonically were not there, Em.
But Emily
Nor
was.
Catch. Oh, Emily was?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Not Em, not Catch, but Emily.
The more official version of me.
Tori, you can remove under suspicion from your sheet, from your backpack, so to speak.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip. We're gonna pass the day. You and Malcolm parted ways, Ren. Did all of you return home? Anything notable after the festivities that you guys would like to play out?
We don't have to play it out, but I do want... Ren will find you guys that night later as everyone's like headed home. And she won't talk about the awkward rejection with Malcolm, but she will tell you guys that she was out in the woods meeting a friend and she heard she heard the water wolf thing. She'll let them know that happened. So you guys have been informed.
And I guess honestly, let's elaborate a little bit. You guys are going to have more than just time. We're going to time skip a night and a day. So, Catch, you have your first assignment, not the following day. You get a day of rest after your celebration. And then you are going to be heading out on your first job, which is Corin asked you to escort her and some of the new rangers. Well, not escort her. She is leading an escort up to, oh my God, the notes.
Dunemarch?
Bleak Rock Ridge.
Dunemarch, thank you. Up to Dunemarch, which is an area up to the north of Valebrook, where you currently reside. And you're going to do some investigating because there has been a lot of complaints and reports of strange happenings, people drowning, livestock disappearing, unusual temperatures, and there's been just a general level of unrest because from these strange happenings is also a rising dissent from amongst the people. They're having a hard time with the harvest and keeping up with food this season. So you're going to just do some rangerly patrols up there and see what you can do to help. And you're also going to double down to create an escort for anybody who would like to travel up to Dunemarch, because travels have been dangerous lately. People have been disappearing. Banditry has been on the rise. So, Sai, you are needed in Dunemarch for your next assignment. And Ren, if you're going to follow along, Malcolm asked you to go chat with an old family that you used to know.
Yes.
So you all have a day between the Rangers Festival and your preparations for that. Anything notable you guys want to go over, or shall we just time skip?
Did the Regent and Malcolm Lord's family all leave?
They did.
Day?
Yep. They're heading back to House Valebrook, which is pretty much where you were doing the festivities at. But yeah, they're going back away from public eye, back to their keep.
Okay. Ren, well, no, because Catch is the normal mail carrier for her and Malcolm. So, and
you can bring me a note.
Okay, then Ren comes to you rather sheepishly in the morning. She feels very bad about bothering you when
He's
she
he's a
thinks
little
you should be
hungover.
celebrating. Yeah.
He's a little hungover and he's shirtless when he pulls open the door.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can come back later. This is not, well, it is a little bit time sensitive actually, but it's not an emergency.
It's not a problem. And he reaches up and he like holds onto the door frame as like if he's supporting himself and like looks at you and just waits patiently.
What is this, like, a sexy catch in the morning? What is this, like, fan cam?
Swoon.
Hand up on the door frame,
Go on.
leaning shirtless.
I was more thinking like he's blocking the sun a little bit, but I kind of like this new twist.
Hair dangling.
Door frame, I was right there with you, Tori.
Yeah. Anyway, Ren will hesitate. She can appreciate the sight before her and then blinks. Yes. I know you're a ranger now, and so I'm not quite sure if you're still a messenger, but could you just get this to the usual person if you have time today? It's not an emergency, but I would really appreciate it. I don't want to get into all of it, but let's just say things didn't quite end the way I meant for them to yesterday, and I'm hoping to make amends before we set out for Dunemarch. I'm really sorry to ask you to do this on what should be, I guess, your day off.
Oh, well, I'm always have time for an emergent, not emergency.
Oh, and here, of course. Ren scrounges through her pockets and, like, fishes out probably kind of what's the last of her coinage, but she's been trying to scrounge and save over the last few weeks, and she realizes this is inconveniencing you, so she gives you the regular payment catch plus, like, a little extra.
Oh, a tip even. Now, unfortunately, we do have a bit of a problem.
Oh, what's that?
As I am not officially part of the courier service, it is against the rules for me to accept payment for this. And he's going to press the coins back into her hand. Don't want to get in trouble, being a new ranger and all.
Right. I wouldn't want that. Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to find a shirt, and then I'll talk to your little lord.
You do that. Good job yesterday, and thank you again. And Ren will turn and head off.
Catch is going to go get ready. And there's probably like almost a moment of nostalgia when he pulls his courier bag, which that's what I'm missing from my outfit. I don't know if you all noticed.
Can you tell what's missing from my outfit?
I don't know. I didn't notice anything actually.
A river stone.
Oh, the river stone is in the box right here, actually. I know where the river stone is.
Sounds
the wig
missing
is
to
in a
me.
box I haven't found yet. It's somewhere. I just moved, everyone, and I'm unpacking. The wig has not been unpacked yet. Sorry. So you get a rare appearance of real hair, Tori. Ta-da.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. Catch
No, it's
pulls
okay.
his courier bag.
Courier bag onto his shoulder and reflexively pats everything, making sure it's in place before he leaves. It's pretty early when you woke him up, right?
Not like an ungodly hour, because
Yeah.
Ren also was out kind of late, but like if you're hungover, probably earlier than Catch would have wanted to be awake if he did not have work to do.
Chase, is there any issue with me delivering this letter?
No, who are you delivering it to?
Malcolm.
Directly to Malcolm?
Mm-hmm.
You probably are not going to have access to deliver it directly to Malcolm, but you I would imagine you probably have a contact or somebody that you've been delivering the letters through.
Okay, cool. I'm not only going to deliver it, but I'm going to post up outside of whatever building it is and wait to see if a letter comes back to me. So I picture like I go to what is it, like a big manor or a keep, and I
Mhm.
pass the letter off to my contact, and then he's just sort of chilling outside the walls, enjoying the summer, enjoying the sun, and he's kind of thinking. Thinks about the trials. He thinks about how long it took him to get here. He pets his horse, good old Buckley, and thinks about the people that he hopes to protect now, which inevitably wraps around to the people he didn't before. And his good mood slowly slips away, and he feels bitter and angry.
Oh. Well, as you're waiting, I'm sure that some staff will come by and offer you a drink, and they'll treat you kindly. You get a lot of congratulations passing by. But
Oh, I want to be out of the way. I don't want people to know that I'm hanging around here.
okay,
It's why I'm like outside of the walls. I'm like on the fringes.
gotcha. Well, you probably get some passing by congratulations, anyways. It seems like you've gained a bit more notoriety since your celebration. You get
Don't know what to do with
congratulated.
all this attention, Buckley.
See some faces that you don't recognize that now recognize you. Uh, a return letter never comes.
Not even if I wait a few hours.
Mm-mm.
When I know that I have to go get ready for my trip, he'll straighten, kind of give a disapproving look at the doors, and then head back into town.
All right. As you're on your way back into town, you pass by on a nice little paint horse riding by your good old buddy Alden. Hey, catch! Ready for the trip? First job.
Alden, not ready quite yet, but imagine it won't be too long now.
Hey, you feeling pretty good with your gear? Gonna need to borrow anything? I've been prepping for this for a few years. I don't know if you've got a checklist. I went through mine.
Why
I've been
don't you
doing this
show
kind of
me your
stuff for years.
checklist?
I'm looking happy to get paid for it now.
Why don't you show me what your checklist has on it, and I'll tell you what I don't have.
He like pats around his cloak. Funny enough, I don't have my checklist on me.
Forgot to put that on the checklist, did you?
You're a funny one. Hey, it's gonna be nice to have a buddy going into this fresh, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Be
me
real
too.
nice to have a friendly face.
I don't know if I'd call your face friendly, pal. And he gives you like a little bop on the shoulder.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, it's just, I mean, you're a bit more of what do they say? Rugged type?
Is that what they're saying about me?
Um, that's what I'm saying.
I think I can live with rugged. I'll give him like a half friendly pat. It's like just a little bit too hard on his thigh since he's on a horse.
He seemed a little nervous at first, but he laughs and lightens up when you kind of jest back. All right. Well, if you need anything, don't be a stranger. We'll see you at first light tomorrow.
Where would I go buy some supplies if I needed them?
Oh, yeah. General store, horse
Do the
gear
rangers
store,
provide food and
leather
such, or do I need to
worker.
bring me own?
Food? I'm pretty sure we have ranger rations. Though I would say snack here or there might not hurt.
All right, good to know. See
Yeah.
you tomorrow,
He looks
Alden.
kind of like it looks like he was thinking about that for the first time, and you can see him kind of mentally going through some additional thoughts. Yeah, well, we'll see you tomorrow, Catch.
You're bringing a weapon, right?
he gestures on the side of his horse. He's got like a sheathed sword, and he's got a bow on his back. Yeah, I'll be bringing these.
All right, I was just. Well, if you hadn't thought about food, maybe you'd forgotten a couple other basics. But it sounds like you got it well underway.
Yeah, no, I don't think they provide weapons. Well, I mean, maybe they do. Oh man, should we not bring weapons? Yeah, kind of continues talking to himself as he
Haven't you
trots
been?
away.
He just stares after the man, thinking, didn't he just say he's been planning for this for years? Before shaking his head and continuing his walk.
All right, you checking in with Ren again, or
Yes, that's a really good point. I will go find Ren.
okay?
Now, does Catch know that is Ren coming with? Is that a thing?
Did you mention that you were coming with Ren?
I guess maybe in the same late night quick update when I was like, oh, the casually, the water wolf attacked me in the woods. I'll probably also tell you that I'm gonna go to Dunemarch. I hear you're going to Dunemarch. We should go together. Great. Okay. So yes, we'll just say that that happened.
And I'm sure
case,
you
I'm
know
gonna
that Sai is going.
Yeah, I think part of our job was protecting Sai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go find Ren then.
You find
Ren's working. Ren is busking. Yep. Doing a little tumble routine out on the road or something.
He'll catch your eye and then move off to an alley after giving her like a nod. And you know from experience that he'll wait until your routine is done.
Yeah, she'll finish up to the meager crowd that is there, collect her scant tips, and then head over to Catch. You see a swirl of trepidation and hope on her face together.
He looks serious.
Did everything go all right? Were you able to get the message through?
I believe the message was delivered, but one didn't come back.
Oh, well, that's all right. I they don't always come back. Sometimes it takes a while, and I'm sure he's busy. Or the house Failbrook is quite a busy place. It's fine. That's all right. I wasn't really expecting one. Thank you anyway for getting my message across. That was the important part. I'm gonna go get ready for the trip. She kind of looks at herself, like realizing she basically has all of her belongings already with her, and nods. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. First light. Right.
He nods. And as she leaves, he muses. But the best part of their conversations is that Ren will say 100 words to his one.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Well, you guys.
Anything for you, Sai?
Yeah, is Sai lounging in the lap of luxury today? Or what is she doing?
Sai's going to go through old client lists of her mentor because too many weird things happened yesterday. And so she wants to go back and look through old client lists that she happens to have. See if she can make some connections with locations and the people. So she actually is just deep in the study tank.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's actually make a check for that.
I think asking questions applies. And high confidence in abilities. She'll find an answer.
Yeah, sure.
Just those two.
All right, and you're rolling 2d6. You're adding a 2 to it. I'm not invoking any weaknesses.
He rolled a 6 and a 3, so 9 plus 2, 11.
11 is a full success. So why don't you go ahead and add to your backpack an item of client list or mentor's client list. I don't think anything notable jumps out to you as you're just studying overnight, but you did get a lot of research in.
Seems fair.
What do you think your mentor's client list looked like? Like, what kind of materials do you think he left behind for you?
I think they're in ledgers,
Mm-hmm.
and those ledgers are sorted by city.
Okay.
That's about all he left were these ledgers of clients.
Excellent. Yeah, I will say, notably, you probably spot some names here and there that look like they are clearly fake names. Like they just like reek of aliases, which you could imagine were probably like pretty high profile.
She makes little notes in the margins on those ones.
Fantastic.
See if she can find duplicates.
Do you think he left any like art or references of his style or anything for you? Or just in his ledgers or whatnot?
So the tattoo parlor where he was killed was pretty messed up, but she probably still has salvaged pieces, like bits of his art references. Nothing full, but like torn pieces.
Okay. You guys all get some good rest tonight. Nobody wakes up soaking wet. Nobody is drowning. You get a good rest.
Chase?
Yes?
May I just inform you the high level what the letter said? I don't know if it actually made it to Malcolm or not, but
Please do.
basically it was just I'm sorry about the awkward. It was like an apology and like a, I had a really good time and please let's do this again, and she's trying to reassure him.
Kissing you actually made me want to
Yes,
vomit.
she's trying to explain herself without like, I was panicking about the Riverstone and everything else. It was just like, I had a really, stressful time and a friend of mine had passed away, like kind of giving all the excuses that aren't the Riverstone that seem reasonable.
Okay, so didn't divulge anything crazy, but just trying to.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Just there was a lot going on and I panicked and it wasn't you.
Okay.
And I still like you, but not in those words exactly. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The end.
Okay. Excellent. Sai, do you think that you travel on your own or do you think you have like people? What level bougie do you think you travel?
I have people.
You got people? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. You've got a few travel staff here and there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and add traveling staff to your backpack as well?
That is also where I keep them, is in a backpack.
Yeah.
Just pull one out. It's like a little clown car. Just pulling servants out of the backpack.
Yeah.
And for anybody unfamiliar with this game, backpack is just a section for temporary tags. You guys are all due to meet up with the Rangers at first light. So all of you are probably up pretty early. You are supposed to meet at Blackroot Bend, which might be a little bit traumatic for you lot, but it is a pretty notable landmark of Greybank, and that's where you're all heading to. Any last words before you arrive at this scene?
Whoa. Don't say it that way.
Hang on a second.
Don't say it that way. I didn't like that.
Yikes.
Okay, you guys meet up with the Rangers at Blackroot Bend. You guys hear the very familiar rush of the river. The morning is quite chilly and crisp this morning, though the air smells nice and clean near the river. You all can't help but kind of remember the very dramatic events that happened a couple nights prior. But everything seems normal as it stands today. There is a gentle fog over the river, but that is nothing that is unusual. There is no supernatural mist surrounding you or making you cold or lost. And Corin Hale is standing up on the large gnarled tree, kind of taking attendance as people are showing up. And you guys would know, unfortunately, this trail that you're going to be taking to Dunemarch is going to be following right along the river. So you're going to be getting pretty familiar with it on this trip.
Then maybe my letter to Malcolm said, if I die, know that I loved you.
And he still didn't write you? That's messed up.
Wow.
Ooh, cold. River.
All right. Cornhale finishes taking attendance, and then she will stand up tall, start speaking in a very loud, projecting voice. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my new rangers and to my veteran rangers. We are traveling up north to Dunemarch today. If that is not your destination, then you're in the wrong place. For those of us traveling with us, we have provided some simple rations and commodities for your travels. We do not have any horses available for you today. We will be moving at a pace so that everybody can keep up. This trek is not the easiest, but it is also not the most difficult. We will be trying to reach Dunemarch by nightfall, which means we will not be stopping for many breaks. If anybody has concerns about their physical capabilities on this trip, please let me or one of the other rangers know. And rangers, please come have a chat with me. We'll discuss the morning patrols. And you'll see some, like, there's you're there, Sai, with your people. Ren, you're here. And there's like a few other villagers from Greymarch that you guys probably recognize, some familiar faces that are just wanting to take the trip as well.
Does Sai have like a wagon or some kind of vehicle to make it so she doesn't have to walk?
Yeah, I picture she does because she's got to get her supplies
Okay.
to different.
I think we talked about it before that you have a traveling wagon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm. We'll count that under your like travel staff. Like you've got some upgraded commodities for your travel. So Kat, you'll get pulled aside to discuss with Corin. All right. So to those of you that are new here, this is going to be a pretty basic task, at least on the trip up to Dunemarch. Now, our main task of patrolling up there is that we're going to be looking around for some strange happenings. I'm sure you've all heard the buzz around town. It's been happening here at Greybank, and it's been even worse up at Dunemarch. Livestock have gone missing, the drownings are on the rise, crops are not growing well, things are just in a general state of unrest. So we're going to be trying to figure out why. We don't know if it is environmental, or if there's something larger at play, but we'll be investigating. As for today, our task is very simple. We are going to get all these kind folk up to Dunemarch safely. So we are going to stick to the trail. We are going to keep anybody that is not a ranger away from the river. I don't like to be superstitious, though with the drownings on the rise as they have been, you can't be too careful. We're not sure what's causing them, and we don't want to lose any civilians along the way. Understood? She'll start pointing out people's like formations and stuff. She wants like rangers kind of split out along the line of people to make sure that everybody is covered. She puts you near Ren and Sai, like in the formation catch. She seems to know that you're at least familiar with Sai. I don't know if she knows that you're familiar with Ren, but I imagine Ren's going to be with Sai.
I mean, walking along, I probably am not riding like in the wagon or anything. But
okay. All right.
What's her name again?
Corin.
That was really close.
Okay. what is it that you said?
I had a word in my mind and I knew that it wasn't correct. I just didn't say it out loud. It was Cordelia.
Classic Emily.
Cordelia?
Yeah. Cordelia.
I actually would argue that's not very close.
It's
They're
got
both
core
with
at the
C's.
beginning. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. COR. That's half the name. All right. Corin.
Yes, catch.
You said before that perhaps there was something larger afoot. What did you mean by that?
If I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. And that's what our job is going to be, is to see if we can narrow that down. I am
Well,
not one to believe in anything very mystical. I think that there is maybe some foul play afoot. Thievery, opportunists. It's been a bad year for crops. People are getting hungry. When people get hungry, things get bad.
and if it was mystical,
Well, I am always open minded to being proven wrong. In this case,
I'm
I
just
just hope I'm
saying.
not.
I'm just saying that I'm not from around these places, so what sort of legends are there?
Legends. I mean, there are some that believe in spirits of the river of this place. Elbrook is known for
Spirits.
its river. There was almost a pantheon of sorts way back when this region was founded. People gave thanks to the river. We owe much of the region's success to the farms and the bustling produce that they make. And that is due to the river and the layout of the terrain. So there are many theories that, or not theories, but superstitions, myths of river spirits.
And what sort of offerings did they make to the river?
That I'm not sure. I've seen some old artwork around the keep of people leaving food or getting dressed in ceremonial garbs and bathing in the river. I know that there used to be priests and some sort of religious group that used to worship.
And how long ago was that?
Before my time,
Right, of course.
is there a reason for the curiosity?
You know, I travel around, I collect stories.
Are you
It's interesting.
superstitious, Catch?
I'd say maybe a little more recently than I was before.
No? Just the same worries as everybody else around town?
His eyes stray to the river, and he studies it for a moment before looking back at her. There's something about the water. Gives me a cold feeling up my spine.
Not the first one I've heard say that. Just stay alert.
If I wanted to hear more about these stories, is there someone I could talk to amongst the caravan?
Amongst the caravan here, nobody that I know. There are some people at House Valebrook that I know are descendants of those who were religious or who are, I don't want to say religious anymore, but treat the river with a grand amount of respect.
Sounds like a promising start. Well, thank you for indulging me.
Yes, of
I'll get
course.
to work.
Good. She'll start giving some orders around for the rest of the rangers, and they'll prepare the caravan, and everybody will set off on their way.
I have a very important question, Chase.
Uh-huh.
Where is Alden positioned?
Alden is positioned not near Catch. Alden is positioned more towards the back of the caravan, and Catch, you're positioned kind of towards the middle.
Ah. Alden is devastated, I'm sure. Doesn't get to ride next to his best friend.
Alden
Probably the
actually
saddest.
seems extremely high spirits. He seems very excited to be on his first job.
Gosh. He's just insufferable.
You guys can hear him kind of chatting nonstop with whoever he's currently traveling alongside.
An unstoppable force of positivity.
All right, let's do a check as we start this traveling. This is going to be an all-day travel. I just want to see, let's see how anybody handles the road up ahead. So let's do a
What
roll.
is this, Ryutama?
Yeah, just a travel check.
Goodness,
A travel
cute.
check.
Little throwback check. How fun.
Oh,
Do you want to ride my horse, Ren? I mean, if you don't have a ride, he's gonna feel bad letting you walk on your soft dancer shoes while he's got boots and is used to
No,
traveling.
Ren doesn't really have soft dancer shoes. She is a tumbler, but she's of the working class. So I think she's got, okay leather boots.
Okay.
And she already, I think this also kind of weighs into I actually think Ren kind of slinks back toward the back of the caravan away from you, Catch and Sai, because she can tell that Catch is kind of like glancing at her and like doing the, like, should I offer my horse? Like, is she doing okay? And Ren already feels indebted to you, as is our relationship tag, and does not want to like draw more favors from you. And then also the other relationship tag is she's envious of Sai. And so walking next to this caravan with like a full wagon and staff and everything, Ren's just like, ugh, all right, I'm gonna go elsewhere. So I think maybe Ren ends up by Alden, and she's happy to chat. So
excellent. Yeah, he's chatting your ear off about all the like local fauna around and the flora, and he's talking about like just random little facts about Dunemarch and population and his favorite recipes.
And Ren is enjoying all of it. She is a cheerful person as well. Tori would not necessarily enjoy all of this, but Ren is a great conversationalist and happy to listen to this very excited newbie.
Lovely. All right, let's get some rolls for the road. Give me any power that you guys could apply towards traveling.
What about Loyal Steed and the roads are my home?
I don't think the roads one applies. That doesn't
You don't think
feel
so?
like
it seems like a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those would definitely both apply.
Oh, is the scratch still apply on your?
Yeah, am I still not self-reliant?
No, you guys can unscratch your tags for now.
How do you feel about self-reliant? I'm able to get myself through this. I'm not having to rely on others.
No, I would say it probably doesn't, because you are having to also tend to other people along this.
All right, then I'm going to do courier.
Okay, you got it. Courier
bringing people from one place to another. What's that if not an escort quest?
That seems great.
Delivering.
I'm
delivering. I'm a Shrek right now. I'm a delivery boy. That was the worst Shrek voice I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, for scratching tags, you will typically have like resting periods. You can unscratch them if we're like doing something a little more long term, which we're probably going to start doing now going forward. So scratch sparingly. But yeah, for now, we'll just unscratch tags.
So that is 3d6 for me? Is that how we play this game?
2d6
nope, 2d6 and you plus. Add any of your power. And if you want to invoke any weaknesses, you can.
KT, what are you rolling with?
Can I use my travel staff?
Yep, you sure can.
I should hope so. What are you paying them for?
To look pretty. I think that's the only one I can use. Other than that, pretty useless, bud.
Okay.
Are we rolling? Oh no, Ren's doing.
I'm gonna argue for hard worker. And what about lively performer, Chase? Because I think Ren is kind of like keeping Alden like laughing and entertained as well. She's sort of making a game of this conversation.
I will give you in this case, just because I'm going to say that Alden kind of makes your travel more comfortable because he's kind of locked on to you.
Okay, I was thinking more like morale, like lifting the group mood overall, and that can make the journey a little more pleasant. But
I would say that probably not so much, just because this is for you personally, like your travel. In fact, you know what? Go ahead and take self-reliant, Catch. I see what you're saying.
I was like, interesting terms that you're using here. Okay, that puts me at 4, Chase.
Hey, roll them dice.
I would like to invoke a weakness also.
Ooh.
I'm going to invoke jealous nature because I'm refusing any of Sai's goods. I'm not even going to ask, even though we're friends, because I'm envious of what she has.
Sai even offers, which ties into her sympathetic to Ren.
Yeah, I think this journey is
like trying to offer.
And Ren's like, no way, absolutely not.
Yeah, I love that. What'd you get, Em?
10.
10? Yeah, you're chilling. This journey ain't nothing for you.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. And what was your power for this one? Your net power?
Net power was 1 because I had 2 pluses and then 1 minus from the weakness.
Okay, excellent. So 7 through 9 is a partial success. So I am going to give you a status of exhausted 2.
Okie doke.
Oh no.
This is a pretty tiresome trek, but you're doing fine. What about you, Sai?
I think you're both going to be so jealous of this roll. 4.
4.
4.
Yeah, 4 is as a fail. So as you are traveling along here, I mean, you've got your comforts, but you've been on kind of just a nonstop spree for yourself. You're overworked, you got drowned, and then you had to work all day. You had to get up early. You just haven't had much of a break. So you are exhausted 3.
And all the studying, that's like mentally and physically exhausted.
Mhm.
Just tired.
And Alden's laugh is really loud and obnoxious, and he and Ren are
You know what? Yeah,
yakking it up. back
probably.
there.
All right, you guys start your journey and you're trekking along. And maybe like a good hour into the journey, there is an older gentleman on kind of a pale gray horse that is going to ride up between Sai's wagon and you, Catch. And he's going to pull up to you. I couldn't help but hear you ask about local legends of the rivers.
Catch's brow furrows into the position they normally are in, which is a half scowl. Oh, aye, that was me.
Apologize for the eavesdropping. It seems to be a condition that I've caught in my old age. Ears are staying ahead of the rest of me.
I think if that's what comes from age, Sai must be much older than she looks.
Oh, I'm sure she's practically elderly at this point, by what I've heard. Well, I myself am one for a bit of folklore. If you are interested, let this old man tell a story.
Aye, why not? Let's have the time pass. Lay it on me.
Perhaps you've heard this one. It was spoken around Greybank growing up, but have you ever heard the tale of the Bride of Blackroot Bend?
Can't say that it sounds familiar.
My mother used to swear that this one was a true story, and the way that things have been happening, I can't help but think that perhaps she was right. And if you're one to believe in superstitions, as it seemed like maybe you were, maybe you'll find this interesting. I'll see if I can remember the way my mother used to tell it, but it was told to the children of Greybank long ago when I was growing up. Somewhat of a learning lesson to stay away at the river, perhaps, or maybe just a fun, spooky story. But as it's had long ago, when the rangers used to watch the roads, there was a young bride that had just been wed at House Valebrook. She was not any of the nobles, but somebody of high reputation. She had to cross the river on the eve of her wedding. She was leaving Valebrook to go somewhere with her new groom, and they were supposed to ferry across. And the river was calm on that night, the sky clear, and the ferrymen at the time always swore that there was no danger. They used to clear things ahead of time. They would take the ferrying very seriously for reputable people of that sort, especially a bride traveling on her wedding. But about halfway across the ferrying, the bride looked down into the water. She smiled. She seemed at peace, as if she was witnessing something beautiful. The others on the boat looked in and saw nothing that she should be looking at. They tried asking her what she saw. She didn't answer. She just jumped straight into the water. Nobody caught her because nobody was expecting it. It wasn't a slip, it was not a fall. She just stepped forward and jumped straight into the water. Her groom and the ferryman tried to grab her, but she sank beneath the water without a splash. It was as if she had just vanished, as if the river had closed over her. They searched for her. She was never found. No body. No trace of where she had gone.
She didn't even come up for air.
No struggle. Just vanished. As the tale is said, every few years, someone walking along near Blackroot Bend will see a woman standing ankle deep in the river. She wears a wedding dress made of mist and river weeds. She watches the water as though she's waiting for someone. And the dangerous part of this tale was not seeing her, it's hearing if she speaks. Because as the tale goes, if she asks, "Will you walk with me?" you must never answer. Or if you do answer, you too will walk to the river and never be seen again.
I must admit, that story is far more terrifying than I expected.
We used to think it was silly, just a tale of keep your eyes on the road and your mouth shut as you travel along the river, keep your distance. Just something to keep children safe, as the river can be dangerous, even in times of normality. But these days, makes you wonder. Did you know the previous fairy woman that just drowned a few days ago?
Mara,
Yes.
we were acquainted.
She used to tell the tale. And I have to say that she was always so cautious of the river, I was very surprised to hear that she drowned. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Makes me angry, if I'm completely honest with you.
Yes.
You can be aware of everything happening. You know the dangers around the bend. You can still fall prey in an instant.
Indeed. But I suppose it is that inevitability and that unknown that makes life worth it, is it not?
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
Give it some time. Comes with age. Anyways, I don't know if that's what you were looking for, but I just overheard and thought I would share.
What is your name?
You don't need to worry about my name, lad. I'm sure you'll forget it soon enough.
Can't imagine that'd be the case. But I have one more question for you if you've got the time.
Sure.
Are there any sort of legends about wolves made of water?
That sounds very far-fetched. Not that I've ever heard. Why do you ask?
I heard story of it in one of the towns I was passing by. Told you must have overheard. I collect stories.
I'll keep my ears out, but nothing of that has come across my ears, though it sounds like a very intriguing tale.
All right, old timer. Well, if you won't tell me your name, I'll tell you mine. And he'll hold out a hand to shake. I'm Catriel.
He'll smile and he'll hold out a very frail hand and shake your hand. Cedric.
Cedric. Does Cedric ring any bells?
Yeah, go ahead and why don't you give me a roll? Like your local knowledge.
I'm well connected. Can I take that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's gonna just be the +1 then. Adjusting. You're not gonna fucking believe it. It's a 12.
It loves you. This game loves you.
+1.
Fantastic.
I highly recommend this app. RPG Simple Dice.
You can't be certain.
Not a sponsor.
Endorsed by him.
You've never seen his face, but you do know that the Lord of Dunemarch is Cedric Dunemarch. And he kind of likes to keep to himself. He does not like to have a high profile. Could be him.
What's he
Could
doing
just
on
be
this
another
trip?
Cedric.
Hold on, Chase. Would Ren recognize Cedric Dunemarch if she saw him?
Probably not.
Okay. I don't know how familiar.
Potentially, you can roll too if you want to. Why don't you roll?
All right, sure. Maybe the dice gods will give me a 12 too, Em.
I'm sure they will.
Not. No, I don't think so. We'll see though. Do I have anything? Okay, how about disgraced family name, Chase? Mostly just because my family, these were family friends. Okay.
Sai, I'm gonna say you know him, but you're like under like a confidentiality clause.
Can I have heard all of this?
Yeah.
You were
I
spying
don't.
on me?
I mean, she was like right there.
Literally next to the cart.
And as discussed, Sai has ears that far outpace her body, right? Something like that. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I got a 6, so no.
Yep. Nope.
So I'm talking to Alden.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me a much less intriguing tale.
You kind of look over towards their conversation, and Alden like rides in your field of view and just keeps chatting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's so funny. All right. Catch makes a mental note and remind me, players, if I forget, to tell Alden if he sees a river woman who invites him to go on a walk to say no. Because Alden seems like the kind of fucking idiot.
No, you don't say anything. You never answer.
Oh, don't answer. Yeah.
Just don't say anything.
Don't say anything at all.
That is Alden's greatest challenge.
Don't say anything.
Challenge
Challenge level impossible.
Oh man, Catch said to say, not say. I don't remember. What was the instructions? What's your name? Dead. That's my impression of Alden talking to
Spot on.
Excellent. All right. You guys are continuing your travels. They've kind of handed out rations. They're just like nuts and apples and things to eat on the go. Alden gives you some extra snacks for the way.
Oh, what a buddy. What a pal.
Yeah, he's become quite fond of you on the trip. He's like very excitedly. He's told you his whole story about his entire family and about how they've all tried to be rangers, and it sounds like all of his brothers have been just extremely stupid, and his sister was very wise, but she had no interest in being a ranger and has become a historian instead, and the rest of it is all just very bland and boring, but you've heard every bit of it.
And Ren is an excellent engaged listener, so she will ask follow-up questions no matter how boring these family stories are.
What a champion.
And she finds she does make a game for herself. She finds little ways to make funny little quips and puns and like turns of phrase, little jokes here and there.
That's so fun. I love it. All right. You guys are traveling. You reach a large bend in the river. It's pretty quick here. You hear like the rushing of water, and Corin kind of shouts, "Everybody, please make sure we're staying clear of the river here. Dangerous bend. Make sure we're not losing anybody. As we have heard from travels, I'm sure all of you know, there have been drownings, which means people are not being cautious. So please make sure that you're to the left of a ranger and away from the river. Keep a ranger between you and the river. Just want to make sure everybody is safe." Yeah, so you guys are traveling around this bend. Ren, you feel a warmth coming from your pocket.
Not now, Stone. This is not the time.
Feels familiar.
That's cool. She pats her pocket and does actually mentally think, this is not the time. You're just going to have to be patient and wait it out. Hang in there. She does not say any of this out loud. She's just thinking it to her little pet rock in her pocket.
All right. Excellent. Everybody else, everything seems pretty normal here until you guys can see that there is kind of that fog above the river. It starts rolling up more on the banks, kind of just settling over the feet of people traveling and horses. And it just kind of seems like everything just gets a little bit more muted. The trot of horse hooves becomes more dulled. The thud of footsteps kind of disappears. And it starts getting pretty chilly.
Ren is desperately trying to make look up ahead at you, probably I doubt I can see Sai because she's in her wagon, but at least catch, like, I'm trying to, like,
I'm
are
trying
you
to
also
gesture you
noticing
forward.
this?
Come here.
But now she's friends with Alden, and she doesn't want to just, like, leave him to what she suspects could be coming. Are there other people back here too, Chase? Like, there's
Yeah.
other...
Oh yeah, there's other
Okay, then Ren is gonna, like, wave Catch off, like, no, like, I'll stay here, like...
He looks
'cause-
pissed, but he doesn't argue. He looks pissed. And he just, like, as subtly as possible, Chase, he's going to lift his spear out of its holder on the side of his horse. He's getting ready.
Okay.
I want to grab Alden's arm because I feel like he's gonna wander off and drown, probably. Yeah.
Are you a bit chilly? I mean, I've got a extra cloak.
Oh, you know, you've just heard the tales of weird things happening by the river, and I'm just feeling a little jumpy is all. So, is this all right? I'm sorry. I should have asked.
No, it's that's fine. Here to escort. He kind of
Okay.
like looks around some of the rangers, like, right?
This is okay. It's against the rules. Yeah, she'll hold onto his arm and she will put her hand in her pocket and, like, be holding onto the river stone.
Okay, excellent. How much? Yeah, what's up, Em?
Can I look for Corin?
Yeah, for sure. She's you've seen her. She's kind of riding a little off to the side, kind of up ahead of everybody. You have visual on her right now.
Can I give, like, just like a little quick whistle, like a little wish?
Yeah.
Try and get her attention.
Yeah, she turns around and sees you, and she's on a horse as well. She'll kind of slow her pace and let you catch up.
I'm not leaving. We're next to, like, Sai's little, I
Mhm.
picture it's like a window in her carriage. But I'm gonna just, like, make pointed eye contact at her and then look down at, like, the mist that's gathering. I'm not even
It's
gonna say
Sai.
No,
Oh,
to Corin. I don't want to leave Sai's side to go catch up with her, so I'm just, like, from a distance saying, this is weird.
Yeah, Corin will come pull up next to you. Everything okay?
Doesn't it feel a bit wrong?
The fog.
It seems a bit... And I'm not the superstitious type. I don't know. I just think we should be ready.
What's your gut telling you?
It's too quiet. And he'll jerk his chin towards, like, the horse hooves that seem noticeably muted.
Okay. Yeah, she seems to take you seriously. She'll nod, and she'll let out a loud whistle. All right, Rangers, everybody, stay focused. Fog's rolling in. Just want to make sure we keep sight on everybody. Not saying there's anything to be worried about, but it's always good to be prepared. Weapons up, eyes sharp. Everybody else, please stay inwards on the caravan. Do not worry. We're just making sure you stay safe. Alden is going to kind of a break from your arm a little bit. Just need to make sure I'm staying sharp. You're hurt, Corin, but we're going to make sure you're okay. Don't worry. It's just a bit of fog.
All right. Ren is going to stay, like, right at his back. She's seen how quickly people can get separated in fog like this. So she's going to try and stick with him. And also, she's going to try and stick with him and also try and kind of monitor the other nobodies who are, I guess, also being escorted in this particular section of the...
Runs like the NPCs. I need to keep track of those.
Yeah. Whoever's back here. The other villagers who don't know what's coming.
Your pocket is practically burning. Like that feeling of, like, if you have like a overheating battery in your pocket is just getting intense. This is maybe the warmest you've felt it glow before.
Like, uncomfortable to hold?
Yeah.
Sigh, I swear to the gods, if your entire wagon disappears...
That would be crazy.
Hearing that, she snaps up and notices how cold it is. She, like, sticks her head out. What are you...
The mist starts to intensify. It kind of starts to raise up. And it's starting to not just be sitting on the ground anymore. it's starting to turn into actual thick fog. And
I hate how far away Ren is.
We can't. Ren can't just abandon these people.
You could.
She feels obligated, like since she knows what could happen, like she can't just leave these people.
What if we, since we're not in your aura, we're the ones that are sacrificed?
Catch,
Yeah, man.
Catch is capable. Ren believes in Catch completely.
Catch has his own aura.
Yeah, exactly. The way Ren is picturing this is like Catch will take care of everyone up there, and Ren can maybe do something with her magic rock for the people back here. And maybe together we can kind of make it through this without all dying.
Catch has like a 2.0 KDA against water.
Yeah.
So.
I will pull the rock out, the stone, I should call it. It's a river stone. I will pull it out, but try to keep it, like I'll pull up my sleeve to kind of try and keep it covered. But I'm going to pull it out and like see what the heck is going on with this thing.
Okay. When you pull it out of your pocket, it is glowing. And as you pull it out of your pocket, it gets a lot cooler. It's still warm, but it's no longer burning. It almost seems like it wanted you to remove it from your pocket. As you're pulling it out of your pocket, the fog is now dense everywhere. You lose you lose most sight on Corin. Like you can still see like the outline of people around you. You can see the outline of the carriage, but it's getting pretty thick and hard to see. And nobody's really bustling or chatting about it. Everybody's just kind of moving on. Catch, you do see like a warm, glowing light kind of just breaking through the mist behind you from the general direction where Ren was. You no longer see Sai. You just see the outline of the carriage, and Sai, you no longer exactly can make out Catch's features. You just see the visage of him riding alongside the carriage. And it's like the sound is getting muffled. You no longer hear the hoof stomps.
I don't like it. And Chase, say that one more time. That I saw what?
You see a warm glow coming back from the direction of Ren, and then you see like the outline of the carriage beside you.
And I have to make a choice.
The wagon.
I dig my heel inside of Buckley to push her closer to the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hiss at Sai to get the fuck out.
Get
out here.
There's no response. And Sai, you don't hear anything.
Cool. I actually try to catch.
Can I reach
what is
out
going
and
on?
bang the side of it?
Yeah, you can. You bang the side of it, and neither of you are hearing each other. And Sai, you realize that the wagon comes to a stop.
Does it seem like it came to a stop for me?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna have a dagger.
I'm gonna have a dagger.
I'm gonna have a dagger.
I would like one dagger, please.
I would like one dagger, please. I'm gonna open the back door. She thinks
Sai's
maybe
dying
Catch.
in a horror movie.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not the final girl. Spoiler alert.
I open the door, Chase. What happens?
Door.
Yeah, you open the door and there is nobody around you anymore. It's like everybody just disappeared. And all you see around you is just a faint light coming from behind you. And this happens in turn to all of you. It's like everything goes quiet and everything disappears around you.
Even Alden and the NPCs I was trying to protect.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna wheel my horse around and gallop towards the light.
Okay. Ren, you hear a gallop approaching. You see a shadowy figure break through the mist, and when you get close, you do see Catch. And Catch, you do see Ren.
Oh, thank goodness.
By the gods, I swear if that's a fake you.
No? Does the mist do that? I'm not made of water. And Ren will kind of like slap her arm and like, I don't know, whatever.
Your arm turns into water.
He's gonna reach down, grab you by the vest, and haul you up onto the horse.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And she'll grab onto your arm to like brace so you don't tear her prized possession.
Sai, you see the light go up a little bit.
I think this is. How did you find me? Was it
I could
this?
see. This is the only
She'll
thing I
now
could
hold up
see
the light.
was the light.
Maybe others can see it too.
Hold it up.
Ren will hold up her stone and kind of like wave it around.
Yeah, Sai, what are you doing?
Do I see the back and forth, like the stone is moving with her actions?
Uh-huh.
Zai's a little petrified to move, though, considering what happened last time. And there is something to be said for shelter that she has not stepped out of yet.
Super fair.
She just clutches her dagger and just stares at the light. She doesn't really trust it or anything going on around her.
Ren, listen to me. If we see a lady in the water, don't say anything to her.
What?
I met a guy. He told me a legend. It's the only thing I've got to go off of. He's from that fancy house.
Okay, sure. If I see a terrifying specter, I won't make conversation. Can do.
I think Sai's caravan was that way. Should we ride towards it or stay here?
I don't know. I'll just keep holding this. Hopefully others can see it. I'm not sure if we'll get lost again like the last time, but maybe there's something with this stone that's helping.
I'm going to turn my horse back to where I think that we were before and start walking back. And I'm looking at the ground trying to find my hoof prints.
You go to turn your horse and it doesn't budge. It feels like so unmoving. And when you look down, you realize that you are not on your horse. You're on some kind of like wooden carved decorative horse.
Are you scratching M's horse again?
Yep, scratch it.
Oh no.
Chase, what the hell do you have against my pet? Chase does this to me in every TTRPG. That I just want to have an animal.
Yeah, you got some great mileage out of it. Actually, don't scratch it for now.
What?
It's
Don't
just
scratch
wooden
it for now. Yeah.
Just add
Still loyal.
Wooden loyal horse.
Ren?
This does not seem to be moving.
Ren? And he's just staring down at the wooden horse.
Okay, remember, Catch, weird things happen. Not all of it is real. Let's just get down.
That's my fucking horse, Ren.
Thigh, you're standing out of the carriage, is that right?
No, she didn't
You're
leave
still
it.
in it. Okay, you're still in the carriage. Good. You suddenly feel that the carriage is sinking. You hear like a squishing sound and you realize that you're slowly going down.
Good, because you're gonna leave now, is what he just said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I am the captain of the Titanic, and goodbye.
A little bit of water starts coming in at your feet.
Sai starts swearing and jumps out of the caravan thing. Wow, wagon? Sure. She jumps out, sets her eyes on the light, and starts booking it that way. She's swinging her dagger out wildly in front of her.
Sounds like you got something.
I did.
When you step out of the caravan, it stops sinking as soon as you step out of it. And you are stepping in like ankle deep water.
Can I run?
Yeah,
she's running.
run.
She's running toward the light.
Yeah, Ren, Catch, you hear a splashing coming towards you.
Oh, I don't like that.
And, yeah, Ren gets behind Catch and like
spear up,
holding out her light.
Okay, yeah, you see Sai come running up, flailing a dagger around.
What in the hell, Sai?
Shit! That's you with the what's going on again?
I don't know, but we have to find the others.
The horse starts to sink into the ground.
If you get off of it, I think it'll stop sinking. That's what happened with the wagon.
It wants us vulnerable, whatever it is.
Well, on the off chance that this is actually Buckley, I'm going to get off.
I'm also going to get off, and I'm going to grab my rope that we used last time, and we're going to lash ourselves together. We did that last time, right? We missed?
Yeah, I think we did eventually, yeah.
Sounds familiar. Okay. You guys hop off the horse. You both splash down into like approximately ankle deep water. You start tying the rope around you, and suddenly there is like a cold burst of air, and all of the mist just disappears, as does the caravan, as does the horse. And it's like you are standing in a pool of shallow water with just infinite horizons around you. It's blue sky. You see the sun high up in the sky, but just nothing else around you. You don't see any of the people you were traveling with or any sign of them. The only thing you see is each other, and you see that same feminine figure made of water that you saw before, standing like maybe a good 20 feet ahead of you all. It's little beady, glowing eyes just staring at you.
Is that she whispers? Ren whispers to Catch.
No, he captures her whole mouth. The second it opens to utter a sound, it's just.
Do all of you stay quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Sai just sinks behind Catch because she heard the story, so she sinks behind Catch.
Love it. Yeah, you all stand there, and this thing starts stepping towards you slowly, and these splish splashes as it approaches echoes as if you were in some kind of like building or cavern. It doesn't seem to fit with the open air around you, and it just slowly approaches. Are you all just going to stand your ground?
I'll hold up.
There's nowhere to go. Yeah. It's an infinite horizon.
I'll hold up the stone like defensively. I don't know what the rock's gonna do, but just like, you know, like garlic to a vampire. Stay back.
Yeah, as you hold up the stone, it kind of tilts its head to the side and looks at it. And then it is going to point, it's going to like reach out a hand, like stretch out a watery hand, and it's got fingers, and it's going to point down.
Oh, I do not let your head tip. I can't control your eyes.
You
and
do
I also
feel Ren's head like, what's that? Okay, I won't look.
I don't look down because she jumped when she looked in the water before, and I don't want Ren to jump. And I'm also not going to jump. And I am hoping to God that Sai behind me doesn't look down.
Does anybody look down?
No.
It steps back and kind of looks offended, and then it makes the gesture more aggressively this time, and I need everybody to try to resist an enchantment. And yeah, anything that you think you could give me to resist an enchantment. Now this is a power that is far mightier than yourselves, which in Legend of the Mist means you're going to get a -6 to your power on this.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Is my stone helping or hurting in this situation? Jeez, I don't know.
It could help.
Oh, okay.
Jace.
Yes.
Would you take self-reliant or insightful?
I would take self-reliant, not insightful.
Okay, so I'm going to set myself at a -5.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use Rush of
1.
Power or just... Oh, ouch.
Okay, noted.
So I'm using Veilbrook Riverstone, and then I have Rush of Power and Awakened by Water. Would either of those two tags apply?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm at a -3 then. Dang. I got a 4.
I can't even argue protection circles because, you need to be able to draw them.
In the water.
You got a hula hoop?
It keeps disappearing.
Listen, A -6? I'm at a 0.
Okay.
Well, at least we're all going to drown together.
Great.
All of you feel like a force push your heads to look down. And when you look down, you see a reflection that doesn't make sense in the water. Like you see yourselves, but you see like a whole scene happening around you all. You see other people moving in the rippling water, and it's kind of hard to make out exactly what it is. But shortly after looking down at it, you all get an extreme sense of vertigo and just stumble over face first towards the water. But when you go to hit the water, you don't feel any wetness hit your face. It feels like you keep spinning through the ground all the way 360 back upright again. And then suddenly the whole scene around you has changed. The watery figure is gone. And instead, you guys see a beautiful, lush forest around you. You're standing by the river. It's no longer chilly and gray out. It's sunny, it's warm, it smells of fresh flowers. And you can see up ahead, the river is winding into a mountainside. And there's kind of like a natural cavern that is overhanging. And there is some kind of altar built alongside the river into this cavern. And you see each other all standing a good ways away from it. And up ahead, there are a number of individuals in some kind of looking ceremonial robes. They look reminiscent of the colors of House Valebrook, though they don't look like anything that you see them wear these days. Inside this like little altar, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a pavilion. It's not an enclosed building. It's just got like a covering above it.
A gazebo?
A gazebo. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Next to the gazebo, it looks like the river kind of ends and flows into this natural cavern. There is like a strange pedestal in the river right up alongside the bank. And it looks like the water flows up this stone pedestal and kind of fountains out like a natural fountain of sorts. I guess not natural. It looks like it was definitely built. And sitting next to the gazebo is a young woman who is in much more colorful garb than the rest of the individuals. And you see a young man who is currently giving her a tattoo. What are you all doing?
Wondering if this is my mentor. Sai kind of takes a step forward.
Yeah, you get a bit of a closer look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you step forward to take a closer look, and as you do, some individuals walk like right past you, and they don't seem to take any notice of you. People seem to be like bringing this woman like all kinds of like lavish gifts of food and drink and jewels. And as you approach a little bit closer, you can tell she looks very nervous. She looks like kind of unsettled. She looks like she's trying to control her breathing. And the man that is tattooing her, you do recognize a much, much younger version of your mentor.
Do I recognize the woman, Chase?
You do not.
Okay. Does she have garb that suggests the House Valebrook like the other people in robes?
It looks similar, and you can see when you get closer, like some of the brooches and stuff on her clothing is the sigil of House Valebrook. Though it's not like anything you've seen them wear, but it definitely looks like it probably comes from House Valebrook.
Okay.
Catch is going to walk forward, remembering what Corin had told him about the sacrifices, remembering the story about the woman from that man whose name I definitely remember. Cedric. And because he thinks that we are in a memory, he'll crouch down so he can see her face a little bit better and just muse aloud. Are you the bride?
As you get a little bit closer, you can see like she's got like tears welling in her eyes. And you can hear Sai's mentor working on the tattoo. It's going to be all right. It's a great honor. And you're doing this for all of us. I don't think you even understand how much the appreciation runs deep. She
Jesus.
sniffles. I know. And I'm happy to do it. I'm nervous. You're not the first. I know. What was your mentor's name again, Sai?
Orgus.
Thank you, Orcus. And your art is beautiful as always. He just smiles and continues his work.
You're a sacrifice.
You're going to see a gentleman step forward and put a hand on her shoulder. And you guys would probably vaguely recognize this figure as he steps up. This is the previous ruler of House Valebrook before the previous ruler who died. So this is about a generation ago. I don't think any of you probably ever met him, but I'm sure you've seen paintings or likenesses of him. And he's just going to kind of squeeze her shoulder. We're doing a brave thing. They're almost ready for you. She takes like a deep breath and looks like she musters some courage. Does it hurt? I've heard that it's like being born again fresh. Nothing to worry about. This is not a passing, it's a rebirth. She wipes the tears from her eyes and nods. And then you'll see like a group of people in ceremonial robes carrying a little lockbox. And the ruler is going to gesture towards that pedestal beside the river. And he's going to nod. And they are going to approach the pedestal. And you're going to see one of them open the lockbox. And inside you see a stone that looks identical to yours, Ren. They are going to take it out of the box, and you're going to hear all of them doing some kind of incantation in a language that you don't understand. The stone starts to glow, like brighter and brighter, and then when they finish the incantation, they set it on a little indent on that pedestal, and the water that is flowing up around it starts to glow, and it turns to like a beautiful, like flowing light. It starts to spread down the river and stretch these tendrils of lights through it, and a mist starts to form off of it and spread around the area. It makes it look almost like it's turning the river into a hot spring.
Does my two things, Ren checks, even though she's holding it, she looks at her hand to make sure that the stone is still there.
It is, and it seems to be glowing in unison. Like as they enchant, your stone seems to glow more brightly as well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's probably not great at it, but she is trying to remember what they said. The like incantation or whatever.
Excellent. Yeah. And you can commit that to memory. It's not a familiar language, but it is, they repeat a lot of words and you can kind of get the general cadence of it.
While this is going on, can I wave Sai over and point at the tattoo in like a quiet, memorize that shit?
Yeah, she'll come over and she'll kind of hover at different angles.
Sai, you actually recognize the tattooing as you see it completed. And it is the tattoo of that individual who spoke to you at the festival.
The little girl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems to match that tattoo's that little girl that you never really got to speak to all the way.
Sai freezes and turns slowly to catch. There's a little girl with that tattoo.
I see that there's a girl here with a tattoo.
No. Yesterday, while you were doing your trials, someone came up to me, a mother and a daughter. The daughter had that tattoo, and I could not find them afterwards.
Why did she have the tattoo? Did you tattoo the little girl?
No. They came up to me, and I tried to help them, but the bitch queen wouldn't let me.
We're gonna have to deal with that later.
And as you guys observe, it seems you notice all the sound around just dies. It's like you can't hear people talking anymore. You can see people's mouths as if they're speaking, but it's like all of the sound goes away. and things seem to speed up just like ever so slightly. You see a large crowd start to gather around the river as this woman is escorted by the ruler up to like some natural stone steps that go in near the basin. And as she steps into the river, everybody reverently kind of bows their head. And you see her as she goes into the river, that light kind of creeps up her body and covers all the way up over her head. And as the light fades away, you see it's like just complete water that's left behind. And just before she melts into the river, you can't help but notice that she looks an awful lot like that figure who sent you here.
Or in her memory.
And as she collapses into the river, everything starts moving extremely quickly. All of you are like still like standing. You can move normally, but it's like a fast forward around you. You can see the sun and the moon just going overhead as if days are getting skipped and passed. And you can see that this shrine, you see people coming to tend to it at first. And then it's as if time keeps passing, and you can see that the shrine is starting to become overgrown and nobody is tending to it any longer. And you can probably gauge by how quickly the sun and the moon are passing that years and years and years are passing by. And then suddenly the scene around you shifts. You're no longer inside, or you're no longer outside. You're inside a keep surrounded by stone walls, tapestries hanging around. I think probably all of you have been inside House Veilbrook before, so you would probably recognize this. This is like some of the main chambers where some guests are welcome in the keep when they're invited. And again, you still don't hear anything, but you see a couple of figures caught in an argument. And Ren, you recognize one of them very well. It's your father. And it seems like he's in some kind of heated argument with Elowin, the Queen Regent. He's seeming upset. You can tell she's trying to keep a calm composure. And he just seems angry. And he storms out of the conversation. And then the walls shift, and you're in somebody's bedroom. And you recognize the previous ruler sitting on the edge of a very elegant bed. And you see your father once again discussing with the previous ruler, almost like in a pleading manner. His hands are together. It looks like he's trying to convince him of something, and he just keeps shaking his head. Then the scene starts to follow. It's like the floors move beneath you, and you're following Ren's father as he seems to sneak into a locked room. He has a key to it somehow. He unlocks the door, and he goes into a room of ceremonial items, things that are precious to the house. And one of those items in a locked glass display case is the stone. And you can see your father pick a lock to this lockbox and pocket the stone and leave. Then everything around you goes back to just this empty horizon, and you see that watery figure still standing in front of you. Just like you did before you all fell over. What are you all doing?
Ren is standing in the path, like she tried to move to her father when she saw him, because he died several years ago. And I think it was not expecting to see him in this series of memories. So I think she got as close to him as she could. And I think he like basically walked right through her. She was trying to hug him, but I assume it's just mist and smoke and
everything goes right through you. Is anybody speaking to the figure, or are you all still remaining silent?
I'm curious. I'm looking for her tattoo.
For her tattoo?
Yeah, you said that that's a figure, right? I'm seeing if she has like a marking that's going to signify it is this girl. I just want that as like confirmation.
Yeah, if you look really closely, you can see her arms are made of water, but there's like little, almost like weed-like strands that are like suspended within her watery limbs, and they do seem to form the same patterns of those tattoos.
God, I'm not supposed to talk to her. We don't know how to leave if we don't.
If you all stand there in silence for a moment, she will step up a little bit closer to you, Catch, and she will lean down close. And she has no mouth, but you hear words just directly into your ear. Protect them. And then all of you awaken just choking. All of you are suddenly on your backs. You're soaking wet. And you're all coughing up water as the scene around you just jarringly changes. Back to the river, you hear rushing water. You feel stones beneath your back as you're laying on the riverbank. And Corin and some of the rangers are shouting above you. Help them out. It seems like they're breathing again. Catch! Catch!
I roll over onto my side and spit water, and then push up onto my hands and knees, like struggling. I'm in a full panic, just trying to get up and like be ready for an attack.
Okay, Sai and Ren, what
It's
are you
not
doing?
graceful.
Yeah, Ren's spitting and coughing and probably crying a little, and just trying to like turn over and collect herself. She also is patting her pocket, looking for the river stone, making sure it's still with her.
It is.
Okay.
Sai's doing the same. She rolls over. She doesn't sit up fully. She's trying to get her bearings on where we are now.
There's a couple rangers that seem like they were attending to you all. You guys, your chests are sore. You feel like they were probably doing compressions to try to get you to cough up water. And Corin, as you kind of flail up, Catch is going to kind of try to like, she's not going to like fully restrain you, but she's going to kind of, control your flailing a bit. She's going to gesture somebody for some blankets, and she's going to wrap some blankets around you. Now, calm down. Calm down. Everything's okay.
What happened?
You fell into the river.
What do you mean I fell into the river? I was nowhere near the river.
The three of you just walked into it. Jumped right in.
He looks confused, and he just like stares at her uncomprehendingly for a moment.
Listen, I have many questions, but let's make sure you're okay first. Just take a breath. Get them blankets, and she gestures to Ren and Sai. You guys are very, very cold.
He's gonna wrap the blankets around himself and just shake for a second.
There's like a big scene around you guys. Like there's like the whole caravan is kind of like a half circle all around, just completely focused on you three. Everybody looks very confused and concerned.
Tell me what happened, from what you all could see.
Corin everybody's going to be just quiet for a moment, and then Corin's going to say, everybody give them space. Let's take a break. Rangers, start some fires. We'll delay just a moment. I'm going to talk with these three. Give them space. We don't need to make a spectacle of it. And you'll see like Alden gives you a thumbs up, Catch. And then the Rangers are going to start like kind of gesturing people away and breaking up the crowd, so you guys aren't all in the center focus. And then Corin will come crouch by the three of you. You remember walking into the river?
I just remember the fog. Yes, it was terrible. Did you see that part?
I mean, there was the fog gathering around our feet, and Catch, you said that you were concerned. Then you all you cut off mid-conversation. Hopped off of your horse and walked straight for the river. We tried to restrain you, and you fought us, and you just jumped right in.
What?
And then you two followed.
Wait, I went first?
Yes.
I don't remember doing that. From what I saw, there was the mist came up like a wall around, and I couldn't see or hear anything. I hit on Sai's wagon, but it was just moving along. Then I saw a light, and I went for it. And I found Ren. I look over at Ren to see if, like, my memory's matching yours.
Your Ren? Gorham points at you.
Yes. And this is Catch ran into me and we didn't know where anyone else was and then we finally found Sai and then
You had the light, your stone.
Fuck. Sigh. Jesus.
Ren will just like try and as smoothly as she can. I don't remember that part. I don't know what light you two are talking about.
I don't remember a stone. I think it was just a torch.
I don't mean this as any offense, but I need to rule it out. Have the three of you been drinking?
No.
Under the
We've been here
influence of
the whole
anything?
time. Not a bit.
This is concerning. Listen, I have many questions, and I think this is worth discussing. But I do think we should try to get to Dunemarch before nightfall. Are you all fit to travel?
I'm fit to get away from this river.
You ride on my horse with me.
All right.
And we'll get you safely to town, we'll get you warm, and we'll discuss there. Yes?
Fine.
Catch will reluctantly nod, but he doesn't answer.
I don't blame you, Catch. I'm sure there's something afoot. Go easy on yourself. Let's get to Dunemarch.
Literally, my drawback thing is hard on himself.
Hey, Catch, don't be your weakness.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't be your character.
Don't invoke it.
His jaw's just working silently, and he's just going to stalk towards his horse.
Catch, if it's not clear, you're off duty until we get to town.
Ooh.
Just take a breather.
His shoulders are so stiff, and he gives her a jerky nod. And then reluctantly, Chase, he's going to take his spear and hand it to her. I don't want to accidentally hurt someone if something comes over me again.
She gives him an understanding nod. Good thinking. We're not far. Should be safe soon. She'll whistle and like get everybody moving again. I know we just got the fires started, but let's put them out. Let's get moving. We're close to we're close to Dunemarch. We're gonna get there soon.
She just gave them busy work. Hey, start a fire.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, no, never mind. We don't need the fire. What are you guys doing? Get on your horses. Let's get out of here.
There's a lot of chit chatter you guys hear around you as you guys kind of get back into the caravan. Your crew is like looking at you like, oh my God, sigh as you get back into the wagon. Alden gives you just a firm pat on the back as you walk by Catch. Then he'll head back over to you, Ren. I'm glad you're okay. I pulled you out of the river. I'm a pretty good swimmer.
Seems a better swimmer than I am. Thank goodness. Appreciate it.
I figured Catch could get himself out, and then I think he passed out or something. So,
yeah. Well, I'm up with Corin, so I'll see you in Dunemarch, I suppose.
Oh yeah, I'm assigned to keep real close eye on you. So I'll be walking with you. Hey, I tell you about the time that I was not paying attention. I stepped into a river. Have I told that one yet?
No, please do. And Ren will let him talk, but she's much more reserved and just to herself now. And kind of despite Alden's efforts to lighten the mood, I think Ren is pretty stormy all the way to Dunemarch.
Excellent.
I have a quick aside, Chase. Catch walked into the river. They tried to restrain him and he fought them off. How the heck was nobody able to restrain tiny little Ren and like proper lady Sai?
I imagine that I made a big fuss and nobody was paying attention.
So we just walked in. No one was paying attention to us.
Until it was too late.
The entire caravan is swarming on Catch.
They
and
were
we're just
wrestling
like,
a grizzly
la,
bear.
la,
and
la,
then...
la, la.
They turned around. Shit.
Oh, dang it.
What do you do?
Your staff very respectfully gave you space, Sai.
Oh
They're like,
God.
hey, she's going to do what she's going to do.
She's gonna. We've been told not to question her. Speaking of, though, when she gets into her caravan, she's utterly puzzled by that little reaction to the stone. Little big reaction to the stone. So she's just gonna sit and sketch it and the tattoo on the rest of the way there. She's in the thing by herself. She doesn't know what the significance of this thing is.
When you start sketching in your wagon, you, without even looking up, you can kind of sense that there's a presence sitting across from you, and you can see just out of the side of your vision, it is your mentor. You imagine you see him from time to time, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You just hear a voice, soften the lines.
About softening the lines. What is this? She doesn't look up.
You just get that one bit of criticism, and then you see him fade away. And as the caravan continues on and the sun starts going down, that's where we'll go ahead and wrap this session. Before we call it, though, let's have everybody take a look at your quests for your milestones / abandons, including your fellowship. Anybody think anything of note deserves any milestone or abandon?
Oh man.
I want to put a milestone toward make the world a happier place because I spent so long talking to Alden and tolerating his exhausting stories.
Sounds great.
All in the name of being a good friend.
I think that's very fitting.
I think I'm going to do one for courier because of the delivery I did for my friend and also this trip.
Yep, seems great.
Is that an improve or a milestone, do you think?
It's a milestone. So whenever you are actively working towards your quest in a way that you feel is significant to your character, you mark a milestone. Whenever you feel like you're contradicting it in a significant way, you mark an abandon. And then improve is earned by invoking your weakness.
Okay. I'm going to do my milestone for become a ranger then, because this is my first quest.
Love it.
I had rolled on my hard on themselves. I would do that, but I think I was just RPing that for an improve.
Yeah, I mean, this game is all about like character growth. So you mark the milestone as you feel is fitting for your character.
Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna lean into that next time.
Cool, I love it. What about you, Sai?
I'm gonna put an abandon in Secret Keeper.
Ooh.
Yeah, blabbermouth.
Hey, okay. Let's step back here. You almost drown and wake up, and someone had a fucking stone, and someone else is like, "Hey, what happened?" Well, that guy had a stone. Everyone else, God damn it! Why would you say something like that?
That's a fun abandon. I like that
The
one. I didn't even
immediate
consider the
gaslighting.
implications of the abandon on Secret Keeper.
Yeah.
Catch and Ren just immediately, what are you talking about, Sai?
Yeah, that
What?
didn't happen.
I didn't
Thank
think
you.
that.
I need to put who's gonna put being or gaslighting on theirs because that should now be.
I would also like to, I'm going to mark a milestone on redeem my family name because I think while Ren doesn't exactly know what her father was doing, I think she kind of always assumed, well, she never really knew why he took the stone. She thought maybe he kind of just like got greedy or something. And
She got
now
a little bit of
sees,
validation.
yeah, now she sees that like something was going on and clearly her father felt like something was wrong and he was trying to fix it. Whether or not that was the right call, I guess we'll see. But yeah.
Excellent. You think you got any tattoo milestone, Katie, for your connection through ink and art?
Maybe for recognizing it.
Yeah, no. Worth evaluating.
was looking at haunted and debating between abandon or improve on haunted.
Mm-hmm. And then if anybody's curious, abandoning is not like, it's not necessarily a detriment. It is still progressing your character. If you replace a theme from abandon, you just progress it in a different way than you do if you progress it with milestone, which is kind of fun.
I'm going to abandon on haunted because it feels like I should.
Then the quest on that is that the put to rest?
Yeah, put
one?
to rest, which there's been not work toward that. If anything, it's a little actively against it because now she needs answers.
Mm-hmm. And she seems to just kind of like, meh, it's you again.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, I feel kind of greedy with the milestones, but I also feel like get this back where it belongs on the Veilbrook Riverstone. We just literally saw like what the stone does and
Yeah.
where it belongs.
There
I don't
is
know where
no
that
greedy.
spot is.
The like progressing your characters at the pace that you want to, because so when you advance themes, you will eventually have to retire your character. So it's like you can kind of work them through at the pace you want to, because if you like start cracking out your themes real fast, then eventually your hero's got to retire.
I just didn't want to like, I don't know, like shoot ahead of anybody or like.
It's also not a huge power creep. It's just changes. So
got it. Okay, well then I feel better about it.
Yeah, it's very fun. All right, cool. That was a fun session, guys. Thank you.
Oh, for you, maybe. You nearly drowned us and then gaslighted all of us and then...
Oh, one last question. Do you guys think you need any milestone or abandon on your fellowship? It's okay if not. Just remember to evaluate that as well.
Fly high is our mission here.
I don't think we're doing that right now.
I think like
fell in a
we got
river.
an abandon. Yeah, everyone saw us just straight up walk into a river and drown.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right. Katie, you want to throw an abandon up there?
Yep.
Thanks. Yeah, Catch literally got demoted on his first day of work.
Yikes.
It's not flying high.
I know. That's actually a really good point. Should I put an abandon? Oh, no. Okay, should I put a thing on abandon on fucking Ranger?
Nah, I think you actually... I don't know. You could. I don't know.
Nah, it's fine.
I think you're doing
I don't think I'm actively
leave it.
I think that I'm just experiencing unfortunate situations.
It's just a bad first day.
Role play.
Yeah.
Not role playing doing that.
Yeah.
All right. That everything?
That's it. GG's. What's the doof's name who graduated with Catch?
Oh, I definitely have his name.
Aldrin.
That sounds right. But I don't know if it is right.
It always does.
It could be like Aldred for all I know, because you're always very close, M.
It's classic M, very close, but not quite. It's Alden.
That's what I said.
No.
The Eddie lore.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to be right back. I'm having a problem and I realize why. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is he like pissing himself? What's going on?
I realized
what's wrong.
And I realized why.
My pants are wet.
Okay. Chase, yes?
What?
You had to say something, Face.
No. Nope, that thought's going away.
Okay.
Nobody trusts you right now.
No.
No one.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a review, all that good stuff. Special thanks to Son of Oak, Hideous Hiss, and our Patreon supporters. We would wade into the deepest river for you. Drop a comment or reach out on Discord if you have comments, questions, or just want to say hi. We love hearing from all of you. Find all of those links in the show notes and watch out next week for more. Till then, take a long rest, drink plenty of water, and we'll catch you next time.